Enzo Maresca wants to sign Pedro Neto from Chelsea. Enzo Maresca was Chelsea's head coach up till December 2025 when he was relieved of his duties. Fast forward to today, Enzo Maresca is now Manchester City's new manager, and he wants to reunite with Pedro Neto, who was arguably one of his best players. While on the other hand, Pedro Neto had his best spell in the blue shirt under Enzo Maresca. Chelsea is asking for 70 million to move Pedro Neto on. 70 million pounds. Now, I think Pedro Neto is a good player. He is Premier League proven. He had a very good spell at Wolverhampton Wanderers, even though his time at Wolverhampton was interrupted with injuries. But in all, whenever he was fit to play for them, he performed very well. And he's a squad player. He tracks back. In fact, sometimes he can be exceptional. However, when Chelsea had a bad run of form, when we had a continuous stretch of matches where our performance dropped significantly below our usual standard, we all expected Pedro Neto to step up as one of the most experienced players in that team, one of the Premier League proven players in the team. But what happened? Pedro Neto was lost. He couldn't live up to expectation. In fact, Chelsea went 7 Premier League games without a win, without a goal. So when we needed Pedro Neto to step up as one of Chelsea's most experienced players in that Chelsea young squad, he was missing. He performed below average. Secondly, we now have a Giovanni Kenda who just arrived this summer, and his debut against Juventus was very promising. He showed that he can be a good replacement for Pedro Neto. However, this move depends on Man City. They want to offload Savinho of Brazil, who is linked to Tottenham. So if that move pulls through, then Man City will aggressively pursue Pedro Neto. Recall that Chelsea is not actively forcing the Portuguese player out, but Chelsea boasts a deep squad with the likes of Morgan Rogers, William Estaval, and Giovanni Kenda. If Chelsea can get a premium offer for the winger, then there's no point keeping him. We need to sell him off to at least balance the books.